In the last 30 years of practice, I've noticed just how many of my patients hurt themselves doing the wrong kind of core exercises. So today I'm going to show you 2 very common mistakes that people make when strengthening their core, and 3 simple but powerful core exercises that are great for people over 50 to keep you strong, stable and injury-free. Right, let's start with the 2 common mistakes that so many people make. The first is thinking that your core is just your six-pack muscles at the front. Think of your core as a tent. If you want a stable tent, you wouldn't just secure the support ropes on one side, would you? If you want to protect your back and avoid injuries, you need to strengthen the front, the sides and the back of your lower torso. So we'll cover all of those areas in our exercises. The second common mistake is thinking that you need to do a form of sit-up to get a strong core. Exercises that flex your torso right forwards put a lot of compressive forces into the lumbar spine, so avoid sit-ups and its variations if you want a healthy back. Okay, let's start off with a smart, safe way of strengthening the front of your core to protect your back and improve your posture. Lying face up with legs bent on a firm surface, start off by pressing your entire lower back into the ground so there's no space at all between your back and the floor. You want to hold your back in this position for the entire exercise. Doing this contracts more than just your six-pack muscles at the front. It contracts the side of your core too, using muscles that cross your body. The easiest version of this exercise is simply holding your lower back flat to the floor and keeping it there for 30 to 60 seconds or until light fatigue. Don't hold your breath though. Breathe normally right down into your stomach as you hold. If that's a bit too easy, lift your thighs and arms to a vertical position and lower one arm and the opposite thigh towards the floor a bit. Then do that with the other arm and opposite thigh. Alternate slowly for 30 to 60 seconds or until light fatigue once a day. Remember to keep your low back against the floor for the whole time and to keep breathing. To make this exercise more advanced, just lower your arm and opposite leg further to the ground. If you do that though, you need to focus extra hard to make sure that your low back doesn't arch off the floor. Next, we work on the sides of your core to keep you stable when your balance is compromised and safe when you're bending on an angle. This one is super easy but really effective. To set up, simply stand with your feet at shoulder width, put your arms up and out at about 45 degrees and point your thumbs backwards. Then, without bending your elbows, lean very slowly to the side as far as you can comfortably go over 4 seconds and breathe right out. Then go the other way. Keep your top arm in line with your body, not forward, and don't lean against your thigh with your lower hand. Moving slowly over 4 seconds means we use what's called eccentric contraction, which is the best way to build strength. If you find this a bit hard or uncomfortable, just don't tilt so far across. Repeat 10 times slowly, each side once daily, or until light fatigue. The last part of our core workout is for the back section, ensuring that we have equal, secure support from every direction. Here I give you a knee-friendly alternative too. On your hands and knees, looking straight down, tighten your core muscles like you did in exercise 1 to flatten the curve in your lower back. You don't want to lift your low back up as far as you can, just lift it enough to flatten your lower back arch and engage your core. Then, without moving the position of your body, lift one of your arms up, thumbs up, and hold it there for 5 seconds. Keep looking straight down and keep your core engaged. Then lift your other arm. The only thing that should move is your arm. The easiest version of this exercise is just to repeat that 10 times or until light fatigue daily. If that's a bit too easy, lift the opposite knee an inch off the ground as you lift your arm. Keep your core engaged to flatten your lower back and don't shift your weight as you lift your knee and arm. Keep the position of your body in the same place. Over time, you can work towards a more advanced version of lifting both limbs. Here, don't lift your knee higher than your hip and try not to twist your back or pelvis up as you lift. For an alternative exercise that's easier on the knees, place your hands on a bench or the armrests of a sofa with your shoulders positioned directly over your hands. Then put your feet shoulder width apart and simply lift one foot off the ground an inch or two for 5 seconds, and then the other side. The lower the bench or the wider you place your feet, the harder it gets. Repeat that 10 times each side daily or until like fatigue. Now, if you want to keep yourself strong and injury-free as you age, you need to do more than just strengthen your core. You need to cover things like leg strength and balance and posture and circulation. So to see how to do that, make sure that you watch this video next.